Hello everyone, Sinter here, and I've got some bad news, which is that I unfortunately failed to keep track of the hard drive that I record to, and it filled up, and so I've lost the 2 episodes I'd recorded, and unfortunately there's no way that I could have recovered anything from it, and it was my fault because I was not paying attention to how much room was left on the hard drive. So we're here in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. On the plus side, you haven't missed, I didn't lose that much progress-wise. So you saw, according to my notes, because I write notes down of what was in the episode after I record it, so that basically just becomes a description. And you saw in the last episode, I got to Zangetsu, and he wiped the floor with me. The first of the episodes that's missing, I didn't manage to beat him. It was not all boss fight. A lot of it was... let's see if I can remember how to bring up the map. A lot of it was wandering around. I found these rooms right here that I just happened to miss. So if I zoom in, this is where the boss fight was, right here. And right here was a warp room, and right here was a save room. So there was that. There's a little bit more poking around, I guess you could say, that I did in general. But I found those rooms. I fought the boss. Unfortunately, you missed the boss fight. It was pretty difficult, so I'm not going to restart the entire game or anything. I also chose to go back to the galleon and poke around there. I wanted to finish off some of those murder quests, and one of them was for the Doulahan variant enemies that appeared in the galleon, and I discovered some chests were there. And so there's been some quests that I've gotten rewards for, and I've gotten... and I beat the boss, and unfortunately that fight is going to have to be missing. And then after the boss, I just kind of ran around the map trying to find another location, and I found a warp point right up here. Now, I believe... okay. I am over here in this save room. So, I know that there's some stuff that I read that will be missing, and there's a lot of random things that I did that will be missing, unfortunately. And there's just nothing I can do about that, and that is my fault. On the plus side, I discovered that the game volume was set way too low, which made dialogue super quiet. So I might tweak in-game volume some. Just to try to balance things a little bit. I'm going to knock some of these things down a little bit. I might turn that up. Okay, but I wanted to make sure voices are loud. I've been actually manually going in and raising the sound of voices, so hopefully this will be okay, but we'll see. And again, I'm just really personally disappointed by that.
Hi, Miriam.
Hi. And I've done stuff to try to prevent that from happening in the future. Just a reminder to clean out the hard drive. For the reason why it filled up is because I don't delete old episodes right away. In part because, and I may be wrong on this, I suspect it's easier on the hard drive if I let it fill up a ways first and then delete things as a big chunk, on the theory that it's using different parts of the hard drive when I do that rather than potentially going back to the same area. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's my logic and reasoning, and I had just gotten super negligent in keeping track of that. So I've worked out a sort of regular schedule that I should clear things out at, so hopefully I can avoid the issue in the future, and hey, now's a good time to learn that, I suppose, all things told.
What are we transmuting this time?
I don't know. I can make more rice balls, but they're not amazing. I need to turn the volume down myself. I think you should be able to hear me okay. part of what's a complication for that is I'm looking over in OBS, which is what I record with, and
come back anytime.
I can definitely see the music looks high, and like the sounds of the game are high in it, but I don't know how to interpret how loud that will be in the final thing, and it definitely was too low.
Got any targets for me? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay, yeah, nothing here. So you can see I have Dula Hammer is what it was. And the Uni Rice Bowls that you get as a reward from this quest are a very powerful healing item, and that was very helpful in defeating Zangetsu. So Zangetsu, so here's the samurai guy that I was fighting. He's an ally, sort of Dominique's, but he also super has it out for everyone who, like, alchemists and shardbinders as well as the demons. So that was, he got on my case for that, I suppose. That's how it goes. Okay, so stuff hasn't grown yet. I did do a lot of reading of stuff in the archives. I think I'm not going to spend a bunch of time rereading that stuff now, and we'll do that later. That's right. Remembering how this game controls, because I played Hollow Knight as well, and they are not the same game. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this one rather than go to this one. So that way I can just wander through these areas that I failed to have on camera. And if there's... comment if there's anything, like, particularly confusing or that I need to fill in lore-wise, because I legitimately don't know. It's hard for me to know exactly what I need to cover. Like I said, I have the list of things that I did, but that list is just kind of like a general overview of here's things that I did, and it's not the details. So if there's any details that seem to be lacking that I need to go over or any of that, let me know in the comments. I think mostly what it'll work out to is you've missed a boss fight and some wandering, which isn't the worst, all things told. So anyway, it also means I have to spend more time recording because I have to record an episode for for today and tomorrow because I lost both. That's right, I can't go through there because I need a giant hand. That guy is so funny. Hopefully that didn't get lost. Ooh, let's go down further. I found a weapon capacity. What's over here? This can't be a big room. Hi, who are you?
Oi, wait a minute. Are you human?
I haven't seen this guy before, obviously.
What does it look like?
I'm not sure. Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Yes, but these are all the rage in Paris.
Oh, Paris. Wow, I've never been to Spain.
Oh, man.
The name's Benjamin.
They're making this guy, intentionally a thing.
I'm Miriam. Benjamin, you shouldn't be here.
I know, but I'm so scared I can't even stand up. Damn, I just want to go home.
Do I have any items that could help get him home?
Yes. Give him a waystone.
This here help me escape?
Yes. Picture your house, and don't let go of that thought.
All right, I'll try it.
I think it worked.
Well, he's not here anyway. Hey! I also got a level up and 1,000 gold. That's nice. I need money so I can buy potions because I'm terrible at this game. what's in this? 11th hour, deflect physical attacks. The Nodachi, Monobami, and Zangetsu. Forward X. Take that wall. Oh, I just can. There was a sword built into this wall? Why? Okay, whatever. I like my lightsaber, but let's... Okay, I know I'm using up my stuff quite quickly, but one of these abilities are a little awkward to try to do. Okay, yeah, this is the longsword favored by Vikings. You know what, let's go ahead and use our Viking blade. Okay, so there's just a little bit. Some of these areas. So I think the candles, basically they drop... whatever that works. They drop roses if you need MP, and if you don't need MP, then they don't. That's what it seems like. Oh, I love their death sound for those guys. Like, it's a fantastic sort of level of cheese. I do wish that the techniques menu is a little bit fuller in terms of explaining techniques, because it's like 11th hour just says katana. Does that mean it works with all katanas? Well, clearly not. Force Blast clearly doesn't work with all swords, so I'm not sure. This is actually a question. Items. Yes, I know there are knives inside. Okay, but the base slot I know does work. This is a nice little... I like their gallery type menus. So this does work with a thing, and I don't know if the other one does or not. So does this not have anywhere that explains how those things work then? Dagger expertise, that's right. I have this that increases dagger and rapier damage. But it's not useful when I'm not using one of those, so... Right, okay, so there's something else that... I guess just having... Sorry, I think just having these makes them work. I don't know. I might need more potions. But as you can see, I've already fought some of these, obviously, in kind of the way that I was going. Oh. What does this got? Critical swing. Okay, so some of these whips can lash at enemies with a single mighty strike. Oh, so they do have save rooms that work on this side. Now, what I'm curious about is this geometry mirrored? Or, I mean, it basically is. I definitely feel like the stuff I'm seeing from the system capture looks really loud, but I don't know what that translates to for your experience. Make that wall. Yeah, we got some angry pictures up in this place. Take that angry picture. Oh. you can move through things, can you now? Oh, right. Oh, this was super rough. Let me look at my... okay, so one of the things that I had to fight was... where was it? Yeah, so the poltergeist is the portrait that has come to life. It seeks new subjects for its canvas. War dog is a fire hellhound. Killer barber is a murderous barber turned to demonic and apparently wants to cut women up. We have here a demon, which is just a denizen of the demon realm that practices sorcery. Nyaban, this is crazy cat demon thing. A reanimated cat that perished inside the castle and has a grudge to settle. And these are a lean-in demon with 5 legs. What I'm more concerned about is this. High Wraith. A demon with a chilling death cry. Okay, so electric is neutral, light, and fire. Okay, so do I have equipment that would be good for light or fire weaknesses? I mean, I have the encrypted orchid, which deals some lightning damage, which is not resisted. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I should use flame cannon. Dagger expertise is automatically on. Oh, and here I have skills. Okay. Yeah, this is part of the problem. It's just freaking curses. Well, I died to her because I wasn't paying attention. This is so. I know this is traditional for Castlevania games. The fact that my dodge is always backwards is really not my jam. I'm gonna just equip my lightsaber again, just because I like my lightsaber. Sure, whatever. So, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, my dodge being always backwards is super confusing to me. Ooh. Okay. A lot of these are summons. Okay, that's significant enough that rather than risk losing it, I'm gonna... do that. I'd prefer a Smash Brothers type dodge or something. It's just super counterintuitive to me to have to set yourself up to be facing opposite direction you want to dodge. You know what I need? I need a friggin' healing spell. That's what I need. Oh. Well, let's see. Welcome company. Summons a poltergeist to create a protection barrier. Oh, that sounds useful. How does that work? More paintings.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
That's kind of cool looking. Here's how well it works. But again, I want to save that.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Get over here, painting. I need to smack you. The fact that I keep getting new stuff from this means that I'm being incentivized to like go back and save. Because again, I don't want to lose stuff. Like this is why I don't like the
Arise, myself and my shadow!
the way they've set up saving work in this game. I guess I don't need to go fight that thing anyway, so let's not.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Wow, this is super nice for taking down.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Taking certain things down. Right, this is the spot that I can't
myself
get
and my shadow!
to. The last time I went the other way and found the teleporter. Okay, that just kind of loops around. There's a bunch of goodies over that way. But otherwise, okay. So I super need this laser ability that they showed in promo stuff to be able to go anywhere in here.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Wow. This poltergeist spell is super strong. I like the stained glass. Here, I want to just take a moment to admire that. Okay, that was a moment to admire that.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Yeah, here's these things. Okay, and this gets me back to where that warp room is. Obviously, the warp room is... Oh. I missed this in my haste. The guild has been abandoned by yet another patron. Today's world sees our work as meandering, fruitless mysticism, and whilst my superiors have tried scaring the aristocracy by insinuating their mockery of the intangible will bring demons to their gates, I doubt these tactics will suffice to avert the guild's demise. I don't know what the date symbols are. My superiors act with alacrity now. They have sent a missive demanding I focus my studies on the conjuring of demons. So they see my crystal as a waste of time, and this new task is not? The Libero Gaiath has been with the guild for generations. If they think I can squeeze a demon out of it now, their faith is sorely misplaced. Okay. So this gets me back over to here. This is the warp room that I passed by earlier. I don't think I have any reason to go back just...
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Just wanted to make sure I'm showing things. Wait, did the demon itself die too? I guess so. I want to go see what's over this way.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Oh, does this have some sort of train? I don't know. Excuse me, Gargoyle, but I want you not here. Wait, what's this? If I kill you, can I get you as a weapon? Because you look sweet. What's in this chest? Hair apparent. That's an angry sword. Hey, I got it too. Familiar shard. Oh, a magic summons forth a familiar. Does not consume MP. Familiar Bloodbringer. Summon forth Bloodbringer to you. Sweet. Now I have a friendly Bloodbringer. Okay, that's worth.
Arise, myself and my.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and drink a potion too. Okay, I'm gonna need to look at how this.
Arise, myself and my shadow.
This thing works. Ooh, I got a Sinister Fang. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to town. For a couple of reasons. First, there's a save point over here that I want to hit up. Probably need to talk to Murder Lady. Lindsay. Okay, let's look at... So, shards, familiar. The rank makes more powerful familiar. Cool. Archives. Compendium? So there's definitely a bunch of stuff here. I read through a bunch of this. However, I do not feel like reading through it again. So I'll just kind of leave each of these up. So here's Zangetsu. So he's an exorcist of the church. Or an exorcist of the church was sent along with Zangetsu to investigate the demon castle. And Dominique knows who these people are. And he's supposed to go after Alfred. So, and I know we encountered Alfred in one of the videos because I already edited it. So, yeah, Dominique, and here's Zangetsu. So, read that. Gremory and Solomon, or Gremory and Bale are just a couple of these demons of Solomon. Ann Knowles is the little girl. Harry Benson is our farmer. Benjamin Judd, a man who inadvertently fled into the demon castle to escape the attack on Arventville. Now he's surrounded, too scared to even stand, let alone find his way out. Age 32. Susie is the hungry lady. Yeah. And then here's just the element stuff. But what I want is... it tells us about the Liber Logaeth. Enochian like Enoch. Familiar shards. Well equipped, a familiar shard summons forth a demon companion that levels up just like Miriam. Familiars do not consume MP. Okay, and then the skill shards. Skill shards grant special abilities and do not take up any of your shard slots or use MP. They can be individually turned on/off in the shard menu. Each familiar shard has a level. The familiar you have summoned receives exp for any enemies Miriam defeats and will eventually level up. Okay, so if I... Yeah, it says techniques or special moves tied to specific weapons. But it doesn't... The game doesn't specify anywhere... Okay, so this is level 4. The game does not seem to specify anywhere how to identify such connections.
So, what'll it be?
I can enhance dagger expertise with a knife. So what does it take to... this needs a sword fragment, eh? I can make knives if I want more. I don't think there's anything upgrade-wise that I particularly want here, it would seem.
Come back if things start to go awry.
Yep, I'll make note of that. Okay, I think I completed one of your quests.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Yeah, okay. So there's a bunch here that I haven't done, but...
Good work. Here's your reward.
Thank you. Okay, so did one guy show up here at all? He wants pizza. Can't do anything with that until I get the silver nitrate.
Oh, hello! I hope you're ready to loosen those purse strings.
Have anything you would like me to buy back? What are you looking to buy?
Your rates are awful, so no. Is it cheaper to synthesize high potions? You can only
Is
carry
this
9
right? Then
potions,
we
by the
have a
way.
deal.
I learned that.
Is this right? Many thanks. Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so let me... I want to verify this. So if I go back here,
Hi, Mir. What are we transmuting this time?
I can make a high potion out of 4 potions. So that is cheaper. That's 200 gold cheaper.
I'll go with this.
It's 200 gold cheaper to just
There. All done.
synthesize those. Fascinating. Fascinating.
Pace yourself out there.
Indeed. Okay, so let's... Actually, do I have any equipment that's better than what I'm wearing? Okay, not really for the hat. No. Oh, I did get this dance mask. It would lower a couple of my things by a bit. You know what? Let's go with it, though. Safe rings are not really what I'm looking for. I think like that would be slightly more MND, but
I finished the harvest. Here's your share.
thank you. I got 10 potatoes.
Here to plant something.
Yes. Let's plant some rice.
Can you plant this?
Sure.
Okay, so that... I know she has a quest.
How are you, Mir?
This would require me to give away this, which I am currently wearing. I wonder where that one guy... I should be able to get something from these giant rats, too. I just don't know what. I theoretically have a shard that drop. I have not seen it. Like, once I get better armor, I'll be happy to hand her the Brigadine, but... maybe that guy doesn't show up anywhere, he just... I don't know. I'm curious about that. I do wonder why they made high potions cost 1,000 gold instead of 800, though. I don't know if that was just intentional to kind of have that weird imbalance, or there's that stupid lip there at the teleporter that you have to jump over. Or what sort of was going on with that. Okay, so... I'm just gonna ignore that guy and see what's over here.
A demon!
A cutscene.
Wait!
I'm a good killer barber.
What?
Butchers and cutthroats all say as much.
I'm not a cutthroat. I've never cut anyone. Well, I have, but these scissors. They've cursed me to become a demon.
Then why not cast them aside?
Cast them aside? If I could take them off, I wouldn't be cursed. Duh. The name's Todd. And the only way my curse will be lifted is if I barber my way through 666 different hairstyles.
There's a picture of Dominique in the background.
Well, why not just make the hairstyles up then? Lop a little off here or there.
Ah, there's a penalty for sloppy lopping. If I don't give my patrons good haircuts, the scissors kill them dead.
You have the worst curse ever.
Yes, quite literally, yes. Please, can you help me find information about hairstyles? I'll cut you for free.
That is not an enticing offer.
No, not cut you, cut it. Wait, what are you even worried about? You look like you could rip me into 100 pieces.
I really could. All right, you have a deal.
Are there seriously 666 hairstyles in this game for Miriam? Because that sounds like a lot of designer work. Let's see. People. Todd. Sweeney Todd, obviously, is the reference. The man who was turned into a demon by a cursed pair of scissors some time ago. However, Todd retains control of his mental faculties and won't attack Miriam like other killer barbers. To lift his curse, he needs to snip his way through 666 different hairstyles.
Fascinating. People do their hair like this?
Todd has mastered a new hairstyle. Level up. Okay. Oh. So I can go for a straight style. Ooh, let's go with bright red. Oh, and here I can change my costume main color. Ooh, fascinating. You can change your skin color too. Ah. Kind of like the blue. I can't see her eyes right now, but let's go with yellow.
The look suits you fine. Well, you got over that hairstyle quickly.
Whoop.
A shame. My scissors are extra sharp today.
I accidentally pushed up to stand up. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Oh my goodness, the hair physics are out of control. Impressively out of control. Okay.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Hey! Augment int. Increases your int. Really? That's what augment int does? What a shock. Yeah, okay, so that's just +1 int. Rank is faster casting. That sounds useful. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I kind of want to... I know, this is a bit ridiculous. This is what this game incentivized, folks. I want to go back to town and save. Because, actually, this is probably easier. I really do like that warp animation, though. Uh-oh, a better version of Particle Grinder. Do I have that? Yeah, I do have that shard equipped. Okay, so I will save my progress. And I think that this episode is this is probably a good time to call this episode. So again, my apologies for the negligence on my part that allowed the allowed me to have stuff that's missed. But hopefully people have enjoyed this. And until next time, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.